Not to be confused with Hmong people, the Mon are an ethnic group from Burma living mostly in Mon State, Bago Region, the Irrawaddy Delta and along the southern border of Thailand and Burma. One of the earliest peoples to reside in Southeast Asia, the Mon were responsible for the spread of Theravada Buddhism in Indochina. The Mon were a major source of influence on the culture of Burma. They speak the Mon language, an Austroasiatic language, and share a common origin with the Nyah Kur people of Thailand from the Mon mandala of Dvaravati. The Eastern Mon assimilated to Thai culture long ago. The Western Mon of Burma were largely absorbed by Burma society but continue fighting to preserve their language and culture and to regain a greater degree of political autonomy. The Mon of Burma are divided into three subgroups based on their ancestral region in Lower Burma, the Man Nyah from Pathin in the west, the Mandarin in Bago in the central region, and the Mandar at Motama in the southeast. Once the predominant ethno-linguistic group in Lower Burma, speakers of the Mon number fewer than 1 million today, and those of Mon descent number anywhere between 2 million and 8 million. The majority of the Mon are monolingual in Burmese and are counted as members of the majority Bamar. Recent studies have suggested evidence indicating that the Mon and Bamar share a common genetic ancestry. A genetics study done on Mon and Bamar showed a high prevalence of a particular glucose-6-phosphate dehydrogenase mutation not found among Khmers, Laotians and Thais. History. Early history The Mon were believed to be one of the earliest peoples of Indochina. They founded some of the earliest civilizations there, including Dvaravati in central Thailand, Sri Gotapura in central Laos and northeastern Thailand, Hariphantje in northern Thailand and the Thaitan Kingdom. They were the first receivers of Theravada missionaries from Sri Lanka, in contrast to their Hindu contemporaries like the Khmer and Cham peoples. The Mon adopted the Pallava alphabet and the oldest form of the Mon script was found in a cave in modern Saraburi dating around 550 AD. Though no remains were found belonging to the Thaitan Kingdom, it was mentioned widely in Bama and Lana chronicles. The legendary Queen Kamadevi from the Chao Phraya River Valley, as told in the Northern Thai chronicle Karmada Vivor to the first Florin Tsar and other sources, came to rule as the first queen of Hariphantje Kingdom around 800 AD. After 1000 AD onwards the Mon were under constant pressure. With the Thai peoples migrating from the north and Khmer invasions from the east, the Mons of Dvaravati gave their way to the Levo Kingdom by around 1000 AD. Descendants of the Dvaravati Mon people are the Nyah Kur people of Isan. The Mon were killed in wars, transported as captives, or assimilated into new cultures. The Mon as an entity virtually disappeared in Chao Phraya Valley. However, Hariphantje Kingdom survived as a Mon outpost in northern Thailand under repeated harassment by the northern Thai people. In 1057, King Anrautar of Pagan Kingdom conquered the Thaitan Kingdom. The Mon culture and the Mon script were readily absorbed by the Burmese and the Mons, for the first time, came under Bama rule. The Mon remained a majority in Lower Burma. Hariphantje prospered in the reign of King Aditya Raj, who allegedly waged wars with Sayavarman II of Ankh and constructed the Hariphantje stupa. In 1230, Mandrai, the northern Thai chief, conquered Hariphantje and the Mon culture was integrated into Lana culture. The Lana adopted the Mon script and religion. In 1287, the pagan kingdom collapsed, leaving the power vacuum. Waru, who was born from a Mon mother and a Thai father, at Doman village in the Thaitan district, went to Sukhothai for merchandise and later eloped with a daughter of the king. He established himself in Motama and was proclaimed king of the Mon. The capital was later moved to Bago. His Hanthawaddy kingdom was a prosperous period for the Mon in both power and culture. The Mon were consolidated under King Jathiraj, who successfully fended off invasions by the Bama-Ava kingdom. The reigns of Queen Shinsobu and King Tamazadi were the time of peace and prosperity. The Bama, however, regained their momentum at Taungoo in the early 16th century. Hanthawaddy fell to the invasion of King Tabinshwati of Taungoo in 1539. After the death of the king, the Mon were temporarily freed from Bama rule by Smhtaw, but they were defeated by King Baranorn in 1551. The Bama moved their capital to Bago, keeping the Mon in contact with royal authority. Over next 200 years, the Mon of Lower Burma came under Burma rule. Lower Burma became effectively war fronts between the Burma, the Thai and the Rakhine people. Following King Nair's unregistered trademark campaigns against the Burma, the Mon were either forced or voluntarily moved to Thailand. The collapse of the Mon power propagated waves of migration into Thailand, where they were permitted to live in city of Ayutthaya. A Mon monk became a chief advisor to King Naresuan. Bago was plundered by the Rakhine in 1599. Burma authority collapsed and the Mon loosely established themselves around Motama. Only with the unification of King Anokpelon in 1616 were the Mon again under the rule of the Burma. The Mon rebelled in 1661 but it was put down by King Pai Min. Mon refugees were granted residence in western Thailand by the Thai king. The Mons then played a major role in Thai military and politics. A special regiment was created for the Mon serving the Thai king. Burma power declined rapidly in the early 18th century. Finally, the Mon rebelled again at Bago in 1740 with the help of the Guishan people. A Burma monk with Taungoo royal lineage was proclaimed king of Bago and was later succeeded by Nyah Kur in 1747. With the French support, the Mon were able to establish an independent kingdom for 17 years before falling to Alaunpea in 1757. Alaunpea, the Burma ruler Yuan Zeran, invaded and devastated the kingdom, killing tens of thousands of the Mon, including learned Mon priests, pregnant women, and children. Over 3,000 priests were massacred by the victorious Burma in the capital city alone. Thousands more priests were killed in the countryside. Alaunpea's army was hugely supported by the British Army. This time, Burma rule was harsh. The Mon were largely massacred, encouraging a large migration to Thailand and Lana. The Mon rebelled at Dagon in the reign of Xin Byashin of the Konbaun dynasty and the city was razed to the ground. Again in 1814 the Mons rebelled and were as harshly as before put down. These rebellions generated a huge wave of migrations that the child Prince Mongkut proceeded to welcome the Mon himself. The Mon in Thailand were settled in two areas, a Europakkared in Nangaburi and Phrapradaang in Samut Prakan. Other minor Mon settlements were found throughout central Thailand. Over time, the Mons were effectively integrated into Siamese society and culture. Colonial period Burma was conquered by the British in a series of wars. After the Second Anglo-Burmese War, the Mon territories were completely under the control of the British. The British aided the Mons to free themselves from the rule of the Burman monarchy. Under Burman rule, the Mon people had been massacred after they lost their kingdom and many sought asylum in the Thai kingdom. The British conquest of Burma allowed the Mon people to survive in southern Burma. After Burmese independence the Mon soon became anti-colonialists and, following the grant of independence to Burma in 1948, they sought self-determination. UNU refused them this and they rose in revolt to be crushed again. They have remained a repressed and defiant group in the country since then. They have risen in revolt against the central Burmese government on a number of occasions, initially under the Mon People's Front and from 1962 through the new Mon State Party. A partially autonomous Mon State, Monland, was created in 1974 covering Tenasserim, Pegu and Irrawaddy River. Resistance continued until 1995 when NMSP and SLORC agreed a ceasefire and, in 1996, the Mon Unity League was founded. In 1947, Hmong National Day was created to celebrate the ancient founding of Hanthawaddy, the last Mon kingdom, which had its seat in Pegu. The largest Mon refugee communities are currently in Thailand, with smaller communities in the United States, Australia, Canada, Norway, Denmark, Finland, Sweden, and the Netherlands. Language and script. The Mon language is part of the Monic group of the Mono-Euro-Khmer family, closely related to the Nyah Kur language and more distantly related to Khmer. The writing system is Indic-based. The Burmans adapted the Mon script for Burmese following their conquest of the Mon territory during Anrata's reign. Traditional culture. Mon culture and traditional heritages include spiritual dances, Musical instruments such as the kyam or crocodile xylophone, the sawn harp and a flat-stringed instrument. Mon dances are usually played in a formal theatre or sometimes in an informal district of any village. The dances are followed by background music using a circular set of tuned drums and claps, crocodile xylophone, gongs, flute, flat guitar, harp, etc. Mon in Burma wear clothes similar to the Burmese. Those living in Thailand have adopted Thai-style scarves and skirts. The symbol of the Mon people is the hongsa, a mythological water bird that is often illustrated as a swan. The hongsa is the state symbol of Bago Region and Mon State, two historical Mon strongholds. It is commonly known by its Burmese name, Hintha. See also, Harapunche, History of Burma, List of the Mon monarchs, the Mon and Khmer kingdoms, Mon nationalism and civil war in Burma, Mawlamyine, the capital of the Mon state in Burma, Nyah Kur language, Bago, Burma, capital of the Mon kingdom, University of Mawlamyine Reverend Utama. Further reading, Historic Land Fun, capital of the Mon kingdom of Harapunche, in, Forbes, Andrew, and Henley, David, Ancient Chiang Mai Volume 4. Chiang Mai, Cognoscenti Books, 2012. A Scene, B006J 541 Ali, Mon Nationalism and Civil War in Burma. Notes. References. External links, media related to Mon people at Wikimedia Commons, Independent Mon News Agency, dating and range of the Mon inscriptions, Kowal News Group, the Mon Information homepage, Mon State's profile, Mon Music.